Hi guys, I'm Favor, and this is what I want my supports to do every single game. If you do not have the time to watch the entire video, take a screenshot of this photo and do this in the first 3 minutes of your game. If you want to have some more details, I'm going to show you in game. One of the biggest impacts that you can have as a support is to win the lane for your carry. There are a couple of things that you can do every single game, even before the game starts, that help you to set up your lane in a way so that it is more likely that you can win the lane. To show you this, I pulled up this random immortal game. It's about 8k MMR. And we're going to take a quick look at all the supports at the beginning of the game. On Dire, it's actually Alchemist and Dawnbreaker, kind of unusual. And they all have very similar starting items. Everybody has a Sentry and a Blood Grenade. We can see this on Nature's Prophet and Dawnbreaker as well. Sentry, Blood Grenade. So this quick checklist that I'm going to give you is, firstly, block the enemy pull camp, then harass, then contest pulls. Let's see how the Nature's Prophet in this game does it. And we see that there is a immediate smoke by the Nature's Prophet. And I don't actually think that he wanted to use it to fight. It looks as though he's just trying to run to the enemy pull camp with 2 sentries already, and he blocks it just before the game starts. So having this other sentry allows you to either block this again if it's unblocked by the support, or to unblock your camp if like Dawnbreaker support comes here and tries to block, which he is trying to do with also 2 sentries. So this is step number 1. Block the camp. You can do this before the game starts. This goes for both lanes, by the way. So Dark Willow chooses to run down here, but she could also run up here and block this camp even now. We have like an engagement which is not too important. This like changes every game. It can happen, it might not. But it's not part of your checklist to have an engagement. Part of the checklist has now been block the enemy camp. Second point on the checklist is harass. So now we don't have any camps to pull yet, and right now there isn't even Dawnbreaker here because she TP'd and died. So the next step would be to harass, which this Nature's Prophet does very effectively, taking a huge chunk of the HP of this Underlord. Now Dawnbreaker returns, and the focus that you should shift to as support is now, how would you say, oscillate between harass and contesting pulls. So when your wave is like up here, then you should go and pull. And if your wave is up here, you should go into harass. Also, you should always make sure that the Dawnbreaker isn't pulling, which right now is not a problem because we can see that the sentry is still active, so he actually can't pull. So there's a bit of harass. And he actually does not go for the pull because the wave is like in a pretty good spot. We have 2 dire creeps, 1 radiant creep, so the wave is gonna come towards our side, towards the Nature's Prophet side. So he chooses to harass and not take the camp. And we will just see this pattern return. The wave is in a good spot, so he's like looking to hit and harass. Even still, the wave is in a good spot. Harass, gets a kill. Beautiful. We're going to get to minute 3. So on minute 3 you could go and pull, but there's a new objective with the Lotus. So he does not go and pull and stays in the area, and is actually able to contest this. Give the Lotus to Spectre. The lane is in a very good position right now. We can see it in last hits as well. The Spectre is having the time of her life. Also because he's Nature's Prophet, he can like TP 2 lanes on minute 3 because there's engagement at the Lotus. Doesn't work for every hero obviously, but works for him. Immediately returns to his lane though, and now we can see that the lane is very much pushed. So next objective is to go pull, which can be done at like 45, 46, 345, 346. Because like he cannot pull right now, he's gonna have to wait 10 seconds, so he uses the time to harass. Now run to the camp. And now keep in mind, obviously there's a Dawnbreaker support as well. And Dawnbreaker, being a good player as well, like being 8k, knows what she has to do. So he tries to pull. And this Dawnbreaker interrupts the pull. And doesn't allow him to put the creep wave in the right position. Which is very well played by both of them. So Nature's Prophet knew that he had to pull, and Dawnbreaker knew that she had to contest this pull. This is basically the support battle that's happening in lane. Trying to pull, contesting the enemy pull, all the while harassing enemy cores. Notice how he still had a second sentry, which honestly I do recommend that. Don't be like, you don't need to be greedy and only buy one sentry at the start of the game. Like, you're a support, your time will come. Right now your task at hand is to actually make your lane winnable. And having 2 sentries is just a very good option. So right now he has a pull camp that's going to spawn in a minute again, and the enemy has no pull camp. Very good position to be in. I don't think we need to watch much further. This already is a very good example, I think, of how you can play the lane, and this is very reliable. So hold up, give me a free camera for a second. So the block of this camp, you can do this every game at the start of the game. And you can also do this on support position 4. And after you block this, you're gonna either harass when the wave is good, or you're gonna pull if the wave is bad. These are basically the 2 options. Also keep in mind that if this isn't blocked, you can contest when they are pulling. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Go block, go harass, go pull, and harass, pull. Then keep in mind minute 3 for Lotus. I guess minute 6 for Lotus as well. It's a lot to think of, but even if you do this like successfully, only like in the first iteration of block, harass, pull, if this is one move that is solidly ingrained in your gameplay, it's gonna make many games, many lanes much easier for you. Yeah, man. Hope it helps.